Okay, I definitely don't need your credit card.
I've been listening this entire time.
All right, have a seat for me.
Should I put my feet in or no? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Put your butt in. All right, put your feet in.
Welcome to EJV BODYCAM. Early morning on June 11th, 2023, a black Land Rover is flying down Interstate 275 in Tampa, Florida, clocked at a dangerous 122 miles per hour. Officer Wilson of the Tampa Police Department spots the vehicle and immediately initiates a high-speed traffic stop. What happens next takes a serious turn. The driver, later identified as Alexa, doesn't pull over at the exit ramp as instructed. Instead, she stops in the right lane of the interstate, a hazardous move that puts both her and the officers in danger. When Officer Wilson makes contact, he immediately picks up on signs of impairment.
Good evening. My name is Officer Wilson with Tampa Police Department. Is everything okay? Okay, what's going on with your driving? No, you didn't. Try again. I've been behind you. I've been behind you since Howard.
If you go back in my car, you can see the whole, what is it called?
Do you have your license with you?
But honest to God, I have a full insurance.
Do you have your insurance as well?
And they messed up my car, so you can see that the damage.
When did this occur? Okay. That has nothing to do with you driving tonight. Can I see your license and your insurance, please? After you give me your license and registration, please. Excuse me? I understand.
I was just thinking there's something in your letter back there.
Do you have your license with you, ma'am?
So then I reached out, like scared.
I'm sorry?
I reached out in my wallet.
If that's where your wallet's at, can you reach it?
The officer politely informs her he doesn't need her payment method, just her cooperation. Alexa hands over her driver's license and, oddly, a credit card as well.
Okay, I definitely don't need your credit card. Alright, do you have your insurance? You need to find it on your telephone?
What?
Alright, hang off.
It'll take 2 seconds.
That's alright. Hang off on doing that. Step out of your car and come back here. Alexa, we can look that up in a minute. But I'm going to ask you to step back here. Thank you.
Enjoyed the video? Give it a like, comment, and share with your loved ones. Check out my other videos, and if you like them, subscribe to see new uploads first.
Come on over here for me, please. Okay. Alright, I'm going to set it right here. Okay. Do you see a doctor for any known medical conditions or anything like that?
I just got in a fender bender 2 weeks ago, and that's why I don't even know what it's called.
Okay. Well, I was referring to you personally. Do you see a doctor for any known medical conditions? Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I have LASIK.
You have LASIK? Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts? Okay. Are you wearing your contacts now? Are you a diabetic?
My father is.
Okay, are you?
No, currently.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
Alexa admits to drinking earlier that night, claiming she had only one drink. But as Officer Wilson begins field sobriety exercises, her behavior becomes increasingly concerning.
Real estate.
I'm so sorry?
Real estate.
Real estate? Okay. The reason I'm asking you these questions, Alexa, is I can smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage on your breath. How many alcoholic beverages have you had tonight?
One. I was
Had
with,
one?
Yes.
Okay.
I was with my dog walker.
Okay, I understand.
I took her out for.
Why are we traveling 122 miles an hour on the interstate?
I honestly, she just called me and she said, Alexa, come back with me. I was like, what are you talking about? And I had to make a exit. And I
You realize you almost rolled your vehicle back there?
No, that's the thing. I didn't know because never had a Ranger.
All right. I would like to check your eyes as part of field sobriety to make sure you're okay to drive. May I do that?
Yes, of course.
Okay. For our safety, let's step over here. That way this is in between us and the cars. I'll help you over. All right. I'm going to go turn these front strobes off.
The first test? The horizontal gaze nystagmus, where officers check for involuntary eye movements linked to alcohol use.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is face me, please. All right. Stand with your feet together like this. Your hands, just let them fall naturally down the pant or your pocket of your pants. Do you understand?
I understand.
Hang on a second. 6:45. On the side of the interstate, I'm going to start fields. So if I don't know it's right or left.
For you, possibility for the loop.
Thank you. Okay, Alexa, I apologize. All right, so like I said, stand with your feet together. Let your hands fall naturally down by your pants, okay? Don't stick them in your pockets. Just let them fall naturally. Do you see the tip of this pen? And what color is the tip of that pen?
Red, orange.
Red, orange? All right, that's my finger. So follow the tip of this pen with your eyes and only your eyes. Do not move your head. Do you understand? Keep your head still, please.
California. Like, I don't do this rain and
Okay,
humidity.
so I understand, but here's the deal.
I'm not used to this weather. Like, I just got back from California a day ago.
I understand that, but understand this is a very important process of this investigation. That's why just take a few minutes, just look, don't do anything else, just follow with your eyes, okay? We're gonna pick up right where you left off. Hands down by your side, please. Okay, go ahead and stand comfortably. Alexa, do you take any prescription pills? What do you take? All right, do you see a doctor for that? Okay, and may I ask what that medical condition is? I'm sorry? All right. Based on everything that's going on, I'd like to ask if you'd be willing to take some additional field sobriety exercises. Those exercises...
I don't...
I'm sorry?
I don't go with alcohol. I literally was with my dog walker tonight, so I will do whatever you need me to do.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a little piece out of the trunk of my car, hang out with these officers just for a second, okay? Hi, guys. Up and over. All right.
Next comes the walk and turn test, but Alexa repeatedly asks unrelated questions and seems confused by simple instructions.
You're jealous of this, aren't you?
Fancy. I haven't seen that yet.
Could I get one of y'all over on this side?
Want me to go?
Or you both go. Come on over because it's safer. Just at a, if I could just get you right there facing this way. So, are you comfortable in the shoes that you are wearing?
I will take them off if you want.
Well,
Whatever you want.
what do you got? You got slides on? Okay. So one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is a heel to toe step. Some people find that doing it barefoot, most people who are wearing sandals decide to take them off. But it's 100% your choice and what you're comfortable with. So would you like to wear them or take them off? Okay. All right, come on over right here to my line, please, facing me.
Where do you want my right foot?
Well, what I'm going to ask you to do is raise your left hand, put your left foot on the line. Go ahead and let your hands fall naturally by their sides. Okay? Take your right foot, put your right foot directly in front of your left foot, heels touching toes. All right? Remain in this position while I explain and demonstrate the exercise. Do you understand? Okay, so when I ask you to, and not until I ask you to, you're going to take 9 steps down this line. Turn around like I'm going to demonstrate for you. Take 9 steps back. So when I ask you to begin, let's get a couple of these rocks out of here just to make sure.
So 11 steps.
Okay.
Because you got that.
Nope, 9 steps. So what I'm going to ask you to do,
2 rocks away.
Okay. like I said, I'm going to. So what I'm going to ask you to do.
It's really nice that you're trying to like set me up for like failure. But so 9 went to 11 because you just kicked 2 rocks away. So let's go. So you
Okay.
want me to step 9 steps or 11?
Like I said, I'm going to ask you to take 9 steps down this line, turn around like I'm going to show you, and take 9 steps back. When I ask you to begin, again, heels touching toes, both feet on the line, hands naturally down by your side. Look down at your toes, count out loud as you walk. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, until you reach your 9th step. When you reach your 9th step, leave that forward foot on the line. Take your back foot. Take several small steps till you're facing the direction that you just came from. Again, heels touching toes, hands down by your side, looking at your feet, counting out loud so that I can hear you. Count out 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you reach 9. It's important to remember heels must touch toes at each step. Hands rest naturally down by your pockets, not in your pockets or anything, just naturally
I'm a cheerleader.
by,
I
listen,
played volleyball in
okay,
college.
but by your side, like this, okay? Look down at your toes and count out loud as you walk. Once you begin the exercise, you cannot stop the exercise. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
What's your question?
What was your name?
Wilson,
Wilson. And what was your badge number?
137.
Florida?
Do you have any questions? Yes, you're in Florida.
Yes, I know. I'm in Florida.
Okay, well, you said Florida.
I just.
So, do you have any questions about the exercise?
I just asked you a question.
And I answered both of
And
them.
you just said, yes, you're in Florida. Very
Yes.
aggressive.
Okay. Do you have a question about the exercise?
I just asked you your name and your badge number.
Do you have a question about the exercise? Okay. Once you begin the
Wilson,
exercise,
137,
you cannot
Florida.
stop the exercise until you've completed the exercise. All right? And once you begin, I cannot answer any questions. So, again, do you have any questions, Alexa?
Wilson, 137, Tampa, Florida.
Yes. Do you have any questions?
How long have you been in the force?
That's got nothing to do with this,
You
ma'am.
just asked me. You just
Okay.
asked me if
Do you have
I
any
had
questions about the exercise,
Sir,
Alexa?
I just asked you.
Alexa,
You just asked me.
do you have any... I don't want you to get confused here.
I'm not.
Do you have any questions about the exercise?
So my questions are based on the exercise, or my questions are like,
Do you need to see the exercise again?
no.
Okay.
Are my questions based on the exercise, or am I allowed to ask you any questions? Is what I'm
So,
asking. I just
I'm
asked
going to
you
ask
how
you
long
if you
were
have
with the
any
Tampa PD.
questions about the exercise so that you can perform the exercise. Okay? Are there any questions?
I hope they record that.
Would you like to perform the exercise?
Yeah, but you
Okay.
just asked me if
So
I had
if-
any
if
questions.
we are,
But
let's
you
go
just
ahead.
asked me if I had any questions.
So, Alexa-
and I did, and you denied them.
So here-
I just asked
Alexa-
you how many
So here,
years
hang
have
on,
you...
time out. That
Okay.
has nothing to do with this.
You just asked me if I had
You're
any
on the
questions.
side of the interstate.
You just asked me if I had
So
any
you can
questions.
argue with me
I'm not
about
arguing
this.
with you. You
Yes,
just
you
asked
are.
me if I had any
You're telling me
questions.
that you want to perform the exercise.
I will perform
But
the
you're
exercise,
you're-
but you just asked me if I had
Alexa,
any questions.
stop.
Whoa, this is wrong.
So would you
This
like to
is
perform
wrong.
the exercise?
I will perform it,
Okay,
but
do you have any questions about the exercise?
Am I allowed to ask you a question, or are you
About
gonna like
the
turn it
exercise,
around?
yes.
About the exercise. Now
What is your
you just
question?
got very okay.
What is your
So
question
what
about the
is your
exercise?
name and your badge
Okay.
number? And
I'm
how
going
long
to give
have
you
been
an opportunity to perform the exercise. But I'm
So
not going to
wait.
sit here with 3 officers and yourself on the side of the road while you dance circles around this.
I'm not-
So if you would like to perform the exercise, and if you don't have any questions,
I just
let's
had a
assume
question.
let's
I
assume
just
the
asked you a
position
question that
that
you're
I
not
asked you to
answering.
remain in.
I just asked you.
All
At
right.
this point, Officer Wilson decides to terminate the test. She's placed arrested for DUI, and during a lawful search of her vehicle, officers find an open Coors Light can, confirming suspicions.
Turn around. Stop. Stop.
I'm not doing
When you twist and turn, it ain't gonna work. Stop.
I'm not doing anything. I swear to God. Sir, I literally asked you like multiple times. I was like, why are you asking me?
Alexa,
I asked you.
my job in this department and how long has nothing to do with you performing the exercise. Relax your hands, please.
It wasn't about exercise. You asked me.
All right, this officer is going to search you. Do you have anything on your persons that we need to know about?
Nothing at all.
You're 17 or 3 enough?
When you're ready, we can put her in my car. There you go. Let's put your shoes over here. Put your shoes on for me.
I will, but that's my.
Okay. It's gonna go with you. It's going with you. Put your shoes on for me.
That's not the purse.
Okay. Come on. Alexa, let's walk so we don't have to carry you, please. All that's going with you. Okay, come on. All right, turn around. Put your rear end on the. Put your rear end right here.
Swing your right leg over there.
Come on.
The wall.
All right, go ahead and lean back. Lean back into me.
No, swing your leg.
There you go. There you go. Because I don't want you to fall forward. Okay. Ready? Ready? Okay. Come on over. All right. Well, just listen to what we're saying.
I am listening. I've been
You're gonna have a seat in my car. Okay?
I've been listening this entire time.
All right. Have a seat for me.
Should I put my feet in or no? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Put your butt in. All right. Put your feet in.
I'm scared to move.
Okay. Goodness.
What do you need us to do?
Just an impound. She almost flipped this thing.
Oh, really?
She was doing 122 coming into Malfunction Junction.
I mean, she was swaying the whole time.
Yeah. So, any cards in there?
Multiples.
Here, hand that over to me. I'll go through it real fast.
I can't breathe. I have anxiety.
All right, I'll roll the windows down. Hey, keep a close eye out for like pills. Pills.
Nothing else, huh? This is empty, Dad. Okay. That is.
Ah, there's a beer.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you that. I'm just watching that.
Course Light, open and cold to the touch. All right.
Regular
thank you.
impound?
Regular impound, yes. You're getting pretty good at these for me.
Yeah, I know. Well, I learned good from the last one, so.
Oh, good.
And I already did the inventory search, so.
Excellent, excellent. Guys, thank you so
No,
much. I
can you just do
appreciate
me a
you.
favor and just send me her information when you get? Oh, okay, perfect.
I do not know if she's registered on or not. I didn't find a set of keys to the car.
We found it.
Okay. Are there any house keys?
Thank you.
Come over here.
Yeah, no, nothing. Just this.
Literally just that key.
That's the key.
Okay.
No other keys, just this.
Okay. All right, guys.
garage door
Thank you
opener.
very much.
No worries.
I'll let you know if she provides a sample. No, she straightened it out, buddy. But she was close.
Yeah.
She literally, if you lose it at 30 degrees, she was 29.8.
So things do all that.
That thing was leaving me.
Yeah.
The only reason I caught up is I can corner faster. It's probably, I'll let you know if she blows, but it's probably going to be a urine case.
Yeah.
Pills. So, All right, guys, thank you. Alexa, I have your cell phone, I have credit cards and some gift cards. Do you have anything else in that car that you absolutely need? The contents of your wallet are in here. The wallet itself is going to stay in there. So we have the keys to the car, or the house keys somewhere separate. Where are those at? All right, there's nothing attached to the car keys.
It's on a black lanyard.
Okay, there's nothing attached to that. Is it like a fob or something? Okay. Hey, apparently that gray square is her house key. Yes, that right there. That's tile. That's not a house key.
It must be a chip. She might have a smart house.
Okay.
So we'll just keep the key.
I didn't know it could do that.
I'm getting knocked up about dog walking, probably.
Fair enough. Fair enough. See you guys. Thank you.
Alexa is transported to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, where she agrees to a breath test. Her results? A staggering 0.194% and 0.181%, more than double the legal limit.
Alexa, is this car registered to you?
About 2018 black Land Rover utility.
1035, one female to CBT. Start mileage is 149,729. Say that again. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to take you to central breath testing, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to provide a breath sample. I'm also going to request a urine sample based on the totality of circumstances.
Approximately how many miles are we from both of those tests?
Maybe 5? As a crow flies?
5 miles.
Yeah, maybe. Give or take.
What was your name?
Wilson?
Tampa PD or
Yes, ma'am.
what's your body number?
137.
Where are we going right now?
Central breath testing, which is adjacent to Orient Road Jail.
Where?
It's next to Orient Road Jail.
Where are the crossing?
Adamo and Orient.
What exit?
Not sure. Never really looked. I think it's exit 12, but I'm not positive.
What is the tight handcuffs?
Well, like I I said, I can stick my finger in the handcuffs between that and your wrist, but I will go through and double check them when we get there. So they're not bothering you?
No, but my shirt that the officer pulled down and my shirt that's falling off, that bothers. So when you...
We'll be there in 1 second, and I'll pull your shoulder sleeves up. All right, Alexa, can you hear me okay? I'm sorry? All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. These are your implied consent warnings. My name is Officer Wilson with Tampa Police Department. It is 3:30 in the morning. I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath and urine for the purpose of determining its alcohol content as well as presence of chemical or controlled substance. Will you take the test that I'm requesting of you?
Where?
So let me go ahead and I'll read all this and that'll answer your question about the lawyer, okay? If you refuse to take the test that I have requested of you, your driving privileges will be suspended for 1 year for your first refusal, or 18 months if your license has been previously suspended, or if you've been previously fined under Florida State Statute 327. Additionally, if you refuse to take the test that I have requested of you, and if your driving privileges have been suspended, or you've been fined under Statute 327, you will be committing a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties that can be imposed by law. Refusal to submit to testing is admissible as evidence in a criminal proceeding. Do you understand what I have read to you?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned your lawyer. All right? Your right to remain silent has nothing to do with me taking you through the approved chemical test for the purpose of determining alcohol or drugs in your blood. Also, your right to have a lawyer present before you make a statement and during any questioning has nothing to do with my collection of evidence in these tests. This will go to the lab. Your right not to answer a question also has nothing to do with these approved chemical tests. Do you understand what I've read to you?
When do the labs get back to you?
They take a while. Do you understand what I've read to you?
I understand that.
Okay. Are you willing to answer? Are you willing to submit to the tests?
I want to know the time frame.
The breath test will be instantaneously. The urine will take a little longer. I don't control the lab, so I can't tell you that. Well, let's get back to one thing. Do you want to take the test, or are you still unsure?
I'm just asking you questions.
And I'm trying to determine this because we need to go inside. Do you want to take the test, or are you unsure? Or are you going to refuse? All right, I've just read it to you.
What occurs? So if
It's a
I
breath
pass
test.
it- okay, so if I pass, what occurs?
Let's walk inside, and I'll tell you.
See, I'm asking a question.
And I'm going to tell you, but we're going to do it as we walk inside.
How is it a question that's pretty dominant?
Sit by the car for me, please. Can you stand right here on my light for me, please? Oops, sorry, I caught your hair. Flip the other way. All right, is that good for you? Okay. So your question, so here's the deal. It's a breath test, okay? Come on, walk with me. Actually, before I do this, do you have anything on your, well, hear me out. Let me finish asking the question, okay? Do you have anything on your persons that the officer missed? Tylenol, aspirin, anything like that? Because anything that goes in there is a felony. So I ask everybody all the time. All right, come on over. All right. If you provide a breath sample and your breath sample is above a 0.08, you're following me. If you provide a breath sample and your breath sample is above a 0.08, your license will be suspended for 6 months. If you refuse to provide a breath or urine sample, your license will be suspended for 1 year. Your right to an attorney has no relevance at this moment. So the ladies are going to ask inside if you want to submit to a breath test. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. So that being said, do you want to submit to a breath test? Leave those out so they...
She was officially charged with driving under the influence under Florida Statute 316.193-4 and later released on bond, pending her court date. Driving at 122 miles per hour is dangerous enough. Add alcohol to the mix, and it's a recipe for disaster. Luckily, no one was hurt this time. Stay safe, stay sober, and don't drink and drive. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real-life body cam footage. This is EJV BodyCam, real cases, real consequences.